Peace, family. Let's get right into it. Today, I want to talk about releasing attachments. And no, it's not your typical attachment where you're attached to people. It's releasing the attachment of the story that you think is unfolding. And building on that, I want to teach you on the same foundation how to stop looping the same emotional patterns where you keep repeating the same lesson over and over again and you're like, this must be life. So with that said, take a moment just to receive this information. I'm going to take a sip of my tea so I can slow down a little bit. So I'm excited today just to build this foundation of remembrance with you. So, thinking about your foundation, thinking about a foundation as a blueprint, and thinking that, the things that you hear, I am the creator of my reality. I manifest, I think about what I want subconsciously, that I push it into my reality. I create everything that is true. But your soul, your soul knows, your heart knows the direction, the journey, the destination, the mission. And a lot of times we get in our head because we try to build from a blueprint that has nothing to do with us. We build from a blueprint that was programmed outside of us, that we just digested and made it a part of our world. And we're building things because we are comparing our life to their life. We're looking on social media nowadays and we're looking on social media and we're comparing someone's life. We're thinking life is all about survival. We're thinking life is all about making money. Life is about our image, how we are seen. Our life is about getting to the next level fast. Like, how are you doing? Going to workshops. How do you do that? I want to do this. Let me invest this into that. Relax. Relax. Someone told me this before, was relax. Your journey is all figured out. And I'm like, what? 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 That was my physical body, my logical mind going, what? 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 But deep inside, I knew, I felt it. I couldn't put it into words, but I understood what was said. Things are unfolding. Divine timing is taking place. Allow things to align, allow things to happen, allow things to unfold. Things don't happen on your time. If you think about it, I know it's a little corny to say, but if you think about it, if everything happens the way you want it to happen, your life will be chaotic. The relationship, I just want to stay with me. Trust me, you didn't want that relationship. That job, trust me, you don't want that job, that place, that person, whatever it is. Things have a reason, things have a season, things have alignment. People are walking by you, giving you codes. You're meeting people just to give you codes, not to have this attachment to them. It's just, hey, I'm gonna meet you in this realm and I'm gonna drop some codes off to you. I'm gonna drop these codes, I'm gonna download these codes because this is the door that you are trying to unlock in your life, but you don't have the code. So I'm gonna pass you by on the street, and you're gonna know it's me because I'm gonna honk at you. I'm probably gonna stick my middle finger up because I'm gonna make you recognize me in the most fun way, because life is not meant to be taken serious. We take life serious. Just think about it. You take life serious so much. You are so fixated on the seriousness. Your tunnel vision on that one thing. I'm depressed. You're focused on depression. I'm sad. I'm focused on that. I'm a victim of this. You're focused on that. I am black. I am gay. I am trans. Whatever the case may be, I am focused on that. And what I'm trying to land and what I'm trying to build for you is build a foundation where you focus on you, focus on your mind, body, spirit, focus on your mother, your father, the child. Focus on your three bodies. Focus on your soul, focus on your spirit, focus on your physical body. Build a relationship with that. Build a relationship with your spirit, your soul, your your physical body. Start nurturing them, start loving them, because that's where the foundation is going to build. That's when you're going to learn your inner world, and from your inner world you're going to allow different missions in your life, allowing the soul to lead, allowing the body to leave in the matrix, because you're in the matrix, you're in this earth realm, and they have rules, they have games. You got to play them. You can't do certain things that you think you can do. You just have to play the game. It's not that you're in the game, you're just playing the game, if that makes sense. Like, you're not in it, you're not stuck in it, you're in it. Third person playing a game. Bah, bah, bah. It's gotta play it, gotta play it, gotta play it. So, with that said, with this little backstory, a lot of times we keep looping and looping the same emotional pattern. What are our emotions? Emotions are stories. What are stories? Stories, to me, are the remembrance in your Akashic records. It's the records of you, these stories, these programs that you keep playing, and some of them are outdated, some of them have to go. These DVDs, these VHSs. Some of them, they have to go, or some of them you have to replay so you can remember. You're tapping into remembrance, and a lot of times we keep playing the same program. Let me get some tea, because I feel myself about to go on a rampage. A lot of times we keep playing the same program over and over again. Money over and over again, the struggle of money over and over again. I am black over and over again. My ancestry bloodline suffered this. We keep going over and over again. um just so many different programs, so many different stories, so many different emotions. We just keep playing over and over again, and I'm not saying get over it. I'm saying walk through it, understand it. Tapping into remembrance. Tapping into your power. I understand. Boom. I don't need this anymore. I got it. I understand. I am tapping into remembrance. And once you start unpacking the story, unfolding things, unlayering things, emotionally unlayering dense stories, you start freeing yourself, and this weight that you're lifting away up, unpacking, you start to get light. And when you start to get light, it's like the light bulb turns on in your body. You start remembering your power, you start remembering who you are, and you're not listening to everybody else. You are kings, you are queens. Like, I remember water. I see so much rock, I see so much land, I see a cave, a castle. I see me in a robe. It's brown. Some sandals. I see me with a hood, almost like I'm a. I almost see this. I see me as a lion, very good looking. I see me not as a lion, still very good looking. I see me as a shaman. I see me as a healer. I see me as a channel. I see me as so many different things. And the reason why I'm giving you this personal story is I see me on a spaceship. There's so many things. Let me ground that energy real quick. I like have on my stand right now. I have my Star Wars and everything. But like the stories just start coming to me. Like even when I go to the movies, I love movies. I really tap into my Akashic records where I'm like, Does nobody else see this? They're talking about this, they're talking about that. And sometimes you have to quiet the outside world because it becomes a tower of babel that needs to fall, because it's just it's a lot going on, and it's just like really confusing me, and it's making me feel like maybe it's this, maybe it's creating self-doubt. So a lot of times, like I said, I gave this personal story, my truth, my vulnerability, of remembrance. I'm giving this because a lot of times we are so focused on the tunnel vision, like I expressed before, that you really forget about the voice that's been talking to you, the feelings that you've been having. You really just kind of put them, you silence them, and you're like, maybe I have ADD, maybe I'm schizophrenia, maybe, like I'm hyper, this and that, but you're not. You're just operating on so many different systems. You're operating on so many different programs. It's like, what program works for you? And that program is just you listening to you. And again, we keep repeating the same stories because we're putting off the stories. We're not focusing on the story. A lot of times we are focusing on the lack, the fear to keep us in prison, mental, emotional prison. You're not on prison on earth. You're not in prison right now. Even if you feel like you are, even if you're in prison right now, you're not in prison. We imprison ourselves when we give ourselves limited beliefs. And so when you unlock your world, your inner world, you start to unlock your outer world, whatever it looks like. You start expanding, you start remembering, you start tapping into remembrance, you start to unlayer the emotions, the VHS tapes. You start unloading the DVDs. You start unloading, unpacking the stories. It's not even your stories. It could be your ancestral stories. It can be within your DNA. It could be in the water. It's in the water. It can be within your reincarnation DNA codes. It could be within the stars. It could be all of the things. It could be you operating on different dimensions, different realms, Dr. Strange. It can be that. But you won't know that until you really just tap into you. Everyone has a different mission here. Everyone has a role here. Everybody has a different, you're a different character in this game called your life. And every character in this game, they have a different projection. They have a different energy field. They have different everything. So all of this is like creating this reality. And you're trying to figure it out through everyone else's projection. And I'm telling you not to do that. I'm telling you, yes, you can do that. Because if it helps you tap into remembrance, like me while going to the movies, I'm like, I remember. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I know what they're trying to, I know what they're talking about, but they just put it in the movie. And like, whoo, someone's talking on a podcast, your book that you read, a cup, an image that you see, a smell, a taste. It taps you back into remembrance of who you are. So, with that said, emotions, aka stories, you keep repeating them because you're not really going through it. You're not really looking in the mirror and saying, "Okay, let's go. Let's uh let's learn this mission. Let's learn this story. Let's read this story. Let's watch this story. Let's really understand this story of me, of my family, of my bloodline, of my DNA codes, of the water within me, the water outside of me. Is just start really unpacking you, really just paying attention to you and being your authentic self and just really showing up. A lot of us, we make manifestations, we're just putting all this hope out, but who's doing the work? Doing the work is facing yourself. It's like, and it's not always a bad thing. Facing yourself is like, I love you. Oh, I love you. That's facing yourself and telling yourself that you love yourself. And it's looking in the mirror and just believing in yourself. So many different things. We just walk around the mirror, just going about life. It's a game. So things are gonna be there to distract you, like dishes. I was supposed to do a live, but now I gotta do dishes. Somebody called me for work. I gotta get this money. It's a game. So of course there are distractions. The game, of course somebody's on the hallway. It's a game. Of course there's a banana peel when you're driving. Mario Kart. It's a game called your life, and you're just playing it. And to play it is to really master it. But you have to master yourself first. And when you master yourself, you start tapping into the remembrance. And these remembrance are like cheat codes. Like, I did this. I did this before. So what I'm building on and what I'm saying to you is to stop again repeating these patterns. Just start learning the patterns and going to school with yourself. And that's really it. Just unpacking. And unpacking looks like different things to different people. It looks like going to the gym and it's weight loss. It looks like actually opening up the journal and writing. It may look like singing. It might look like cooking. Whatever it is, it's your release. It's your unpacking. And attachments. Same thing. It flows. Same foundation. I'm building on foundations. Sometimes we build on a foundation that's not ours. And I'm saying that we, from 0 to 7, like our parents built for us, the system built for us, the government built for us. But let's start this foundation again. Let's start digging up the roots. Let's start healing. Let's start listening. Let's start feeling. And let's start building a foundation that we said we're going to build. That blueprint might have been, it took you 3 years. It's going to take me 6 months. Why? Because I've done it before. Because I'm tapping into remembrance because I did this last lifetime. Your blueprint is not my blueprint. Your life is not my life. Your journey is not my journey. Your mission is not my mission. So what I'm saying is stop comparing yourself to people. Stop building on a molded, rotten, dirty foundation. And it could be just from pain from your bloodline. It could be from pain from your reincarnation. It could be just the game, how it was set up, how you set it up. Heal the foundation. Clean the foundation. Dig up the foundation. Unpack you from the root so you can build this beautiful life of you. So right now, as I conclude this live, if you are in your own way, if you feel like the walls are all around you, if you feel like you're in prison, if you feel like life is just life in and I'm just surviving, life is hard, I got hit with this, I'm a victim of that, this happened to me as a child, this happened to me just now, whatever the case may be, you feel overwhelmed, just know you can always just have your soul lead. Allow yourself just to be vulnerable, just to let go and to really let go so you can ungrip the grip of what you're so attached to. And just really, when you're ungripping, you're actually allowing yourself just to unpack your Akashic records, to unpack your stories, to unpack your emotions, to unpack you. And once you start to unpack you, master you, tap into your authentic self, the more you get to love yourself. And the more of that vibration of love or being authentic, the more you can project it in the world. And you just kind of quantum shift into your highest reality. And then you are no longer repeating the same emotional patterns. You are now creating worlds within your worlds, and you are creating a new reality for you. Listen, I have a lot of things coming up. But listen, I love you. And I'm speaking to myself right now. And I'm speaking outside myself right now. I'm speaking to you too. I love you. It is your birthright to be energy rich. And if you feel like you are repeating patterns and you feel like, Nikki, I just don't know what to do, listen, sign up for my one-on-one inner mastery mentorship. I think for this year, I'm going to take 5 clients in total, but really sign up for the inner mastery mentorship. If you're like, not right now, Nikki, I'm in survival mode. I just don't have the time, the resources, the tools. Fine. 21-day reset. Join it. You can do it by yourself, or you can have one session with me and I can guide you through it. But you're like, no, Nikki, listen, get a copy of my book, Reprogramming Your System. If you don't want that, I have a donation where you can get the first chapter of my book called Ready Player One, but it's the root. It's starting at the root of your foundation, and everything's in my link. So download now. I think the most you can the least you can download is $1. So from that, listen, I love you. Comments on this video. I love engaging. If you have a question, I have no problem answering it. So listen, let's get rich. I love you. Peace.